This is 10 Minutes to Inspire.
Good morning, René Carayol.
Good morning. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being with us at Tech Emotion 10 Minutes to Inspire.
Fantastic. Very, very pleased to be here.
And if you had to think about somebody who really inspired you in life, who or what would that be?
My parents, father and mother. I'm the son of immigrants. So at a time when they were coming over to Europe from Gambia, it was a tough, brave, courageous journey. And they continue to inspire me by never complaining, never looking at the downside. Every day was filled with hope. And that stayed with me forever.
And if you had to tell us who is René Carayol today?
I'm lucky enough to be that CEO whisperer. When the chief executive wants to whisper, when they want to shout, when they want to scream, I'm usually there with them, helping them with their emotional outbursts, helping them to have a good day every day.
And how does that work a little bit? Do you want to share that with us?
So I'm lucky enough, privileged enough to work with some of the best chief executives across the planet. Every day I pinch myself, how did this happen? But nothing is best done alone anymore, which we're seeing in the White House every day. Everybody needs some support. As I say constantly, collaboration is the new leadership. We coach collaboration. That the chief executive's job, best job in the world, toughest job in the world, loneliest job in the world. And that lonely piece not everyone sees. And I spend my time trying to be the person that they can share with, the person that's there to support them, the person that's there to push them.
And this year, we really want to explore the themes of ecosystems. And you talk about collaboration. Collaboration is the new leadership. So how many ecosystems do you dive into doing this job? And maybe which is the most fascinating or the most challenging one?
Many, many ecosystems. Many. And today, it's more than networking. It's a way of life. I spend my time sharing with others. Mentors, advocates, sponsors, coaches, all of us have the objective of helping everyone we can. And that creates multiple concentric ecosystems everywhere. But the one I spend most of my time is the rarefied atmosphere, what I call at the top of the house, at the top of the corporation, where it gets lonelier and lonelier and lonelier. I spend my time in an ecosystem of what I call tough calls, really tough calls. Today, especially what's going on with macroeconomics and the changing times and the vibe coming out of the White House, chief executives are having to make decisions when they don't have all the information at their fingertips, where they don't have all the data available, where technology is moving so quickly at a velocity that it's nearly impossible for them to keep up. Yet they've got to make that call now.
And this loneliness that you see at the top, I mean, we can be well aware of it. How come then is the role that everyone aspires to?
Everybody wants to be the chief executive.
It's true. The young ones as well sometimes.
But you know what? It's the only role in the business there's no development program for. There's a training program for every other role. Chief financial officer, the chief people officer, the chief supply chain officer. There's training, there's development. But when you get into that office, there's normally no one else there.
What is the emotion that drives you the most in life and in your job, if they're kind of different?
Hope and care. Two sides of the same coin. Hoping for the best every day for everyone I have the privilege of working with, and providing care for those who maybe aren't having the best of times. And to me, that's the life of a coach. Despair is easy. Hope is much harder. So every time I walk into the office, every time we're on the screen, I'm trying to deliver hope. And also care. And those two things make our world a fantastic place. If we feed care and we feed hope, the world becomes a better place.
Do you want to share with me how you feed hope?
So I am an eternal optimist. I can see the upside in every room I walk into, in every position I'm in. I can see you in the darkest of days. I can see the rays of sunshine, and I can share those. I can articulate them. I can live them. I am them. When I walk in that room, I am the hope. I have to be that hope. And it's not unrealistic rubbish. It's finding the things that we can do that helps to make the circumstance better, tangibly, measurably, immediately.
And sometimes this needs to be solved with the help of others. So do you also help them to identify who or what are these others?
Nothing is best done alone anymore. Nothing. There's nothing you can do alone that will be better. Collaboration is the new leadership. The most important thing that I coach is not to work on people's weaknesses, but to enhance their strengths. Mm-hmm. Find what their strengths are and accelerate them. Make them bigger, make them better. Weaknesses, look to your team. Make them the strength. The things you're not so good at, a strength of people within your team. It's the biggest fallacy in life is that I can spend my time working on my weaknesses and they're going to improve to be, at best they'll improve 5%, be mediocre. Don't waste your time. Okay. Focus on the things you're brilliant at. What's the fastest career accelerator? The 2 or 3 things you're outstanding at, make them even better. Make them world class.
Focus.
Yes.
Focus.
Huge focus.
Okay, so how do you work on the focus with them?
So the first thing is identify what the 2 or 3 things, we call them spikes. The big spikes that you have. And then ensure they're building a team around them that compensate for the things they're not so good at. Great players don't win trophies. Great teams win trophies. It's about the team. And I think what I try to do with everyone I coach is ensure they have the right team around them. Professionally, domestically, with their family, everyone needs the support around them. As I say again, nothing is best done alone.
Is it, all about the action, the analysis and the action, or is all also very much about the narrative that you share with them and the one that you help them create?
That's a great, insightful question. Leaders tell stories, managers talk strategy. It starts with the narrative, the story. Help them to find a story that they can own. Help them find a story that they're the star of. Help them find a story that defines who they are today and where they want to be tomorrow. Help them find a story that elevates them every moment of every day.
And sometimes it's hard, Sometimes we see CEOs are, number crunchers, very tight. So how hard is it for you to help them find the story?
So the chief executive normally got to the top because of their management capability. Plan, strategy, tasks, measurement, what I call the hardware.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the hardware. What I try to bring is the software. Purpose, vision, people, teams, culture. Purpose, vision, people, teams, culture. Not the IQ, the EQ. Not the things we do, but how we feel. This is my domain. I'm spending all my time on the software. And leadership is the art of doing the things that the management of science said could not be done. When they say it can't be done, get the leaders in. When it say it can't be done, call me.
Are we growing leaders in the right way?
Massively.
Massively?
Massively. But it's generational.
Okay.
So what I'm seeing is those of my vintage, we've had our day. We're looking at the 40-somethings, the 30-somethings, who bring a different energy, who bring a different vibrancy, who bring a different optimism, who bring a different capability.
Is coaching them different than coaching?
Much.
Yeah?
Much. And more energizing.
Oh.
More challenging. They're going to argue. They're going to have a point of view. But I love that.
And if you had to share one single special piece of advice to the people who are listening to us right now, what would that be?
It's time to be bold. If you're bold, you might fail. If you're not bold, you will fail.
So, René Carayol, thank you very much for being with us today.
It's my pleasure and privilege to be in such a fantastic place with you today.
This was Tech Emotion, 10 Minutes to Inspire.